It's Storytime Tea, that's me, and today I'm here to tell you a story about a time that I knew this couple that were terrible parents, okay? And I'm not going to say they was my friends because they weren't my friends. Like, technically, they were like, well, actually, can I say that? But yeah, they weren't my friends. That's the main point. Main point is they were not my friends, but I was around them often enough to see foolery. And I just want to talk about it because, as I said in one of my shorts, it's baby season. And I know like mad people that are pregnant right now or got somebody pregnant right now. And this is finna be so many babies born in 2025. I cannot express to y'all how many babies I know that's about to be born, okay? So, I'm making a story about parents because I just want everybody that's about to have these babies to be better parents than the ones that I've been seeing because this is out of control. Okay, so basically, let me set that scene. It's about a cool maybe 2022. Like, I know it was after Rona. I know I was an adult when it happened, but I just know that it wasn't last year. So, cool. Basically, I would say I was around these people like semi-often. I feel like I probably seen them like once or twice a month, right? Okay, and so I seen this girl. This girl was whatever in my life, and she was pregnant, right? She's about a cool 6 months. I'm gonna say she was like 6 months, right? And she kind of was just living her life like she wasn't pregnant. And I feel like once you're pregnant, you're supposed to be considering this baby. But she wasn't really considering that baby. I was seeing her like smoke a lot, and she wasn't just smoking one thing. She was smoking multiple different things, and I was just like, But I was just like, not my baby. I'm like, if the father of your child is letting you do this and you think that it's okay, it is what it is. So I go on about my days, and I see her. She like 7 months in, right? And like, she's still just eating like mad crazy stuff that I don't think that she should be eating. But eat whatever it is that you gonna eat. Don't let me stop you. She was doing a little bit of drinking, you know, not wine or anything, but like she was taking shots. And I'm just like, aren't you 7 months? But hey, I ain't pregnant. And so I ain't the one that got to take care of the baby. Go ahead and do you. So yeah, she about a cool 8 months, right? And then like she just kept on putting her like self in stressful situations. And I'm just like, why are you volunteering to go into stressful situations when you know that can potentially harm the baby? And I was like, you know what? That ain't got nothing to do with me. And so, like, sometimes I would say stuff to her, and then other times I wouldn't, because I'm just like, it's not like you my baby mother, and it's not like I'm your mother. So it's kind of like, who cares what I say? So I'm gonna let you rock, but at the same time, I feel like, you know, I would want somebody to tell me if I'm wilding. So I kind of want to just be like, hey, yo, you bugging. So I was just like, yeah. So I would say something here and there and then see the vibe, and she kind of just like, oh, I'm gonna do what I want. And I'm just like, oh, okay, well, okay. And so like she go on about her business, right? Then she had a baby, okay? She had a baby, and I'm just like, I don't really know if she's gonna be a fit mother because she was not doing what she was supposed to do when the baby was inside. Now the baby outside, it's even more dangerous for the baby. The baby is the safest when it's inside you. So I'm just like, now, what's gonna happen with this baby? I'm worried for it. But I was like, you know what? Maybe the dad gonna lock in. That's a certain type of person that gets certain type of people pregnant. And he definitely showed me that he could be even worse than she was. So we move. Baby about like a cool 2 weeks, I see the baby, right? You know when babies are that little, they don't really got no personality. They don't really got no color. they don't really got no facial features for real. They kind of just a little blob. Like at the 2-week mark, like they ain't really got nothing going on. They just kind of existing in the world with their little face just being moldable, their little head being moldable, and it's just like I don't really know. Like they not real. They not real. They just they just exist. It's just a little thing that you hold and you hope that it stay alive. That's basically all it is. And so they just kind of just passing this baby around, just letting anybody hold the baby, anybody touch the baby, anybody breathe on top of the baby. And I'm just like, we let people breathe on our babies now? I remember very clearly that you're not supposed to be letting nobody breathe on top of your baby when they first come out. And I'm just like, give baby 2 weeks. Why did I just see like 7 different people hold this baby? I'm like, shouldn't the baby be in a tuck? You don't want to tuck that baby? So I was just like, all right, if y'all want everybody and their mama to touch this baby and possibly get this baby sick, hey, that's y'all. This ain't my baby. I gotta let y'all rock. So then, you know, a month passed. The baby about a cool month, right? They bring the baby over to my house, right? They didn't bring the baby for me. They brought the baby for somebody else in my house. But the baby over there, and I see the little shorty. Little shorty got a little bit of color. Like, the mother ain't got no color. And the daddy do got color. So, we ain't know how the baby was gonna be. But I was like, oh, the baby look like a human now. I'm like, it don't look like a little alien. I'm like, oh, shorty got some eyebrows. Cool, decent. Hey, little thing. And so I'm just looking at the baby from afar because I'm just like, I ain't touching nobody, baby. And so I'm looking at the baby, I'm like, hey. And the baby in a little crib type joint that they brought with him. And the baby got marks on it. Like the baby got cuts on it. And I'm just like, is it cuts from itself? Because I know sometimes babies' nails grow and then you don't cut them and then they start cutting and scratching at their self because they always doing a bunch of this. But that's not what it looked like to me. I was just like, is y'all all right? Do y'all got a dog or something? I'm like, because that don't really look like a baby scratched itself on the face. That kind of, y'all good? And so, like, I'm concerned for this baby because I'm just like, what's going on? And then she just like, oh yeah, she kind of be getting into stuff. I'm like, how's she getting into stuff when she can't crawl yet? What do you mean she be getting into stuff? I'm like, shorty, a month years old. Your baby can't get into nothing at a month. But I was like, you know what? All right, if you saying the 1-month-old baby is getting into stuff, she getting into stuff. Cool. So then I'm talking to the dad. The dad just like, yeah, I kind of just let her do whatever she gonna do. And I'm just like, what does that mean for a 1-month-old? Because like she can't crawl. She can't really lift her head up. She can't hold her own bottle. So how is she getting into anything? Like I just was so confused. I'm just like, what are y'all talking about? And then I like watched this baby for hours to see if she would get into anything. She just laid there. So I'm just like, what do y'all mean? And so I'm just like, all right, Joe. This is crazy. So I'm just like, whatever. They leave, they take the baby away. They come back like a week later. So this time they don't got the little bassinet or whatever the thing is to hold the baby, right? And so they basically just holding the baby. And he like just picked the baby up all loose like it's a baby doll and just put it on him. And he just holding it like this and just cooling. And I'm just like, like I'm just judging these people so bad because I'm just like, have y'all never had a baby before? I'm just like, so y'all just ain't got no babies in your family that came before this baby? Why are you holding that baby like that? And so then her little neck like this, she about to fall off of him. Like, yo, when I tell you, I swear she almost broke her neck like twice. I'm just like, yo, hold her head. I'm like nobody ever told you to hold the baby head. Like, what's going on? I'm like, do you want this baby to survive or not? Like, I'm just so confused. And so she just falling over. And he like, yo, chill. I'm like, what do you mean, yo, chill? She a month. What do you mean, yo, chill? She a month. Like, so I'm just like, bro. And so I'm like, looking at the mother like, hello? Like, do you see him? Like, if this baby don't make it, like, it's a combined effort of the two of y'all, because why is he holding her like that? You're not gonna check him on how to hold a baby? I know you know how to hold a baby. You got mad little sisters. I know you know how to hold a baby. Hold her. And so I'm just looking, and they looking at me like I'm crazy, and I'm looking at them like they crazy, because I'm just like, yo, hold her head. And so I'm just like, all right, yo, y'all don't want to hold her head. I'm getting out of here because y'all stressing me the fuck out. I'm stressed. This is not even my baby. This is not my baby, and I'm stressing out. I'm like, I gotta get out of here. So I left. So they come back. Baby bought like a cool month. I mean, like a month and a half. Probably like a month and a half, a month and 3 weeks, something like that. I wanted to say 2 months for real, but no, she wasn't really 2 months. So she like right below 2 months, and they bring her back over. She at our house. She doing a little stuff that the babies start to do when they get a little teenier bigger. So yeah, she's doing all of that, and the mother like started cussing her out like, shut up. And I'm just like, I'm like, she 2 months. I'm just like, what do you mean, shut up? You cannot tell a 2-month-old to shut up. That's not how that works. You act like she's 2 years old. She is 2 months. I'm just like, bruh. And so she like real life cussing the baby out, and I'm just like, hey, yo, you ain't going so hard, stop cussing your baby out. He was like, yo, she is making too much noise, like she doing the most. I'm like, what you mean she doing the most? Whole time she pooped on herself, which I was thinking she did because they had just fed her like 20 minutes before or something like that, and the food be moving through them babies. And so I'm just like, she probably like farting and she gassy, or like she has to poop, and that's why she making this noise. Why y'all treating her like that? She 2 months. And so I'm like, did y'all want this baby? I'm so confused. And so I'll just go ahead and I'll take the baby, because I like, they making me mad, and I don't like it. So I just take the baby, and then I'm just like, oh yeah, you pooped. I don't know how she didn't know that you pooped. You stink. And so I changed the baby diaper. And I put new clothes on because she pooped right up her back. She had a reason to be making all them noises, because ew. If I got poop on my back, I'm upset. And so I'm just like, y'all was ignoring her cries, and she was crying for help. She needed help, and y'all ignored her. I'm like, I cannot believe this. And so I changed her little clothes and everything. And then I just keep her for like 2 hours, because I'm just like, you need stability. You need love. I don't know what's going on with them. Like, I'm just like, this poor baby. And so then I'm just like, all right, well, I gotta go to work, so here your baby back. I gave the baby back to them. I did not want to give that baby back to them. I was so frightened for her life, because I'm just like, do y'all even want this baby? Like, why y'all so upset with this baby? And I know that raising kids is hard, because like, I've seen my sister do it so many times, and like, I've seen her do it with and without a dad. So it's just like, it's stressful. I get it. But if you don't have time to love and care for this baby, offer it up to somebody at some point in time. Like, give it to your mother, give it to your cousin or something, because you can't just be treating that baby bad. Don't be screaming at no daggone baby. It's a baby. They don't know what you're talking about at all. They don't know what you mean. Like, you screaming for scream's sake, to be honest. Like, because they don't know. They just gonna be looking at you like you crazy, or they gonna scream back, because they like, girl, I as well. So it's like, yeah, it was dumb. I gave him that baby back. The next like times or whatever that they came around, I wasn't around. Then I seen them again. Baby bought a cool like 4 months, and then I see the baby, and like, when I tell y'all, it looked like she fought a cat, a dog, and a moose. Like, she looked crazy. Like, she had like a cut on her forehead, like that went back into her hair. Then she had like a scratch on her neck, like that. And then she had like two marks on her arm. And I'm like, this baby is 4. Like, I don't really remember. I know for sure that she couldn't walk. Obviously, she couldn't walk. She was like 4 months. But like, I don't really think she was crawling for real. Like, she wasn't the most developed baby. Like, she wasn't like really saying no words and nothing like that. Like, no baby words like mom, dad, and nothing like. She didn't say none of that. Like, she was quiet. So I'm just like, what's wrong with this baby? I'm just like, yo, what's going on? And so I just say something to him about it. I'm just like, so how did she get that mark on her neck and like on her head? And like, on her arm, like, what's up with that? And they just like, y'all already know. Everybody keep on asking us. Y'all already know. Since she was little, she was always getting into stuff. She always got into stuff. And now that she bigger, she get into more stuff. I'm like, yo, what is she getting into? Like, I don't like this phrase. I don't like this, she getting into stuff. Because what are y'all talking about? I'm just like, yo, free this baby. Free this baby. And so now I'm just like, where the grandmother at? Where's the grandmother? Where's the grandmother? Where's the grandfather, sister, cousin, uncle? Somebody need to get this baby. Do I? Like, because I'm not about to call CPS on y'all, but like at the same time, do y'all need this baby? Because I'm just like, and then, like, after that was like the last time that I had seen the father, like when he was fussing about the fact that the baby get into stuff. And then I didn't see him for like a long period of time. I just kept on seeing the mother and the baby. And like, she wasn't bundling the baby up. Like, bro, it's wintertime, the baby not bundled. I'm like, hey, this baby barely a person. Why don't it have like a little, you know how like they put the like the little snowsuits on the babies, and the little babies be all fluffy and just running around and stuff? Where that's at? Where is that? Or where's the blankets to really just wrap her up? I'm just like, she just got on a shirt and some socks, and it's wintertime, and you just got her chilling with a shirt and some socks on inside of a stroller. Like, do you need money to get a coat for this baby? Actually, I got a coat in the house. I got a niece. I got a niece that's too big for this coat now. I can get you the coat right now. Do you need it? You know what? Don't worry about it. I'm gonna go get it. Because I'm just like, what's going on? Why is this baby half naked inside the stroller? Like, y'all really making me mad, and I'm about to fight y'all. And so like, yeah, I give her this coat for this baby. She don't even put the coat on the baby. So then I get mad, I put the coat on the baby, because I'm just like, I didn't just give you that coat for show. I gave you that coat because I'm scared for this baby. The baby face is like red, like, because it's cold. The baby was so cold that it started turning red. Like, it was a light-skinned baby. Like, it was a real light-skinned baby, so it was just kind of like, you can tell that she's freezing, and you just letting her freeze. Take her in the house. She shouldn't be without a coat on if she's not in the house. It's wintertime. What's happening? And so, like, I'm heated, y'all. And I'm just like, I can't really be, this not my baby. But at the same time, it's just like, I done had so many different little babies in my life. Like, I'm a middle child, and then my sister had a bunch of children, and then my other sister had a child, and then my brother had children, and then my cousins had children. So everybody got a baby. And so I'm just like, I done been around so many babies. I know what you're supposed to do and what you're not supposed to do. And I feel like a lot of this stuff is common sense. You see that baby is cold, put a coat on that baby. So I really felt like a mother, and I'm just like, I'm not somebody's grandmother. I'm not somebody's mother. I cannot be telling her what to do, but this is insane, and somebody needs to take your baby from you. So I put the little baby in the coat. She was like, oh, thank you. And I'm just like, yo, I swear she was making me so mad, because she was just acting like this baby was a doll, and she was just carrying it around like do like, and then she just like, oh, the father left her, something like that, like he was in rehab or something. I don't even know the story, but I was just like, girl, I don't care where he at, put a coat on your baby. Like, I don't care, put a coat on your baby. And if you don't think you can take care of your baby, give it up for adoption or something. It's still small. People love small babies. Like, it's not like the baby like 5. Like, people don't really like adopting 9-year-olds, which is messed up. But it's just like, this is a real baby. You could put it in a real home somewhere, like, or like give it to your mother or something. She's still young, because you had this baby young. So it's just like, maybe your mother could take care of this baby. I don't know. Somebody, just not you by yourself, because you trifling. And so I'm just like you really making me mad. And I'm like, is you bringing this baby around us so that we can take care of this baby for you? Drop the baby off if you need to. Drop the baby off, because you clearly cannot take care of this baby, and you're starting to make me mad. So yeah, that's basically how it was. And she never once showed me at any point in time that she was good at taking care of the baby. Like, at no point in time did I say, you a better mother now. No, nothing happened that made me feel like that. And to this day, it's stuff wrong with that baby. Like, that baby still don't talk properly. Like, the baby too old not to be able to put sentences together. Like, the baby too old to not know how to do simple stuff. Like, she just learned how to use the potty like the other day. She like 4 or something. I'm like, bro, what's going on? Take care of this baby. She never once did. And I feel bad. And I feel like I contributed to the baby not getting taken care of. Like, I really feel like I contributed to this baby not being taken care of because I really couldn't really do nothing. I didn't really know her enough to just be like, girl, just let me hold the baby. Give me the baby on the weekends or something. Like, I just felt like I didn't do enough to help this child. And I felt bad because I'm just like, bro, she still is dealing with the effects of her parents not really taking care of her when she was little. Because it's like, when she go to elementary school, pre-K or whatever, she's going to be behind all the other children. The other children are going to be able to say stuff. And all she says is like, no, and yes, and gimme. I'm like, that's stuff that 1-year-olds say. Like, she still ain't there yet. Like, she can't properly communicate with people yet. And I'm like, she a little bit too big to not be able to do that type of stuff. And it's just like, and she mad little. Like, she's smaller. Like, she's smaller than she's supposed to be as well. And I'm just like, she's not supposed to be that little. Like, the fact that she is the same size as other babies that are like 2 years younger than her, I'm just like concerned for this baby. Like, and I done said something multiple times to other people. It's not like I just kept these thoughts to myself because I'm just like, hey. But like, yeah, I don't know. It's so many babies being born. Y'all, if you pregnant, try not to take shots. Hey, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we don't take any shots when we're pregnant. All right? Maybe we don't smoke anything when we're pregnant, you know? Hey, maybe we don't pop anything when we're pregnant. Right? Maybe we stay in a house some. Like, we can go outside. Like, we can go to a little party or something like that. They say, you know, when you're in the last months of your baby being inside your belly, it's good to just, you know, do a little shimmy, shake it out for real, like get it closer to wanting to come out, do some exercising and stuff. They say that that's good for you, but talk to your doctor. Talk to your doctor. Like, because some of the stuff is not okay. All right, some of the stuff that y'all doing, not okay. And you know, if you're a dad, make sure you're paying attention to the person that you impregnated. Make sure that they're doing the right things. Also, don't be too pushy and stress them out because they don't need to be stressing while the baby is inside. That is going to hurt the baby, okay? Love them. Maybe they'll love your baby and you just as well as you love them. We're going to go with that one. And maybe also hold that baby head and put a coat. Put a coat on that baby. Please put a coat on that baby. Wrap that baby up in a cover. In a blanket. Have a pillow for the baby. Cover the baby up. Cover the baby up. And don't bring the baby outside when it's 2 weeks. Like, I feel like that's just something that everybody should know. You shouldn't be bringing your baby outside when it's 2 weeks. The only people that the baby should be seeing is you and whoever live inside your house the first 2 weeks. Like, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. We should not be broadcasting that 2-week-old, okay? Shorty don't even got no neck yet. Don't even got no facial features yet. No, she don't look like you. She look like an alien. She's a baby. Now protect her. Protect him. Protect them. Protect everybody, okay? Babies are easily sick. And they can pass away easily if you do not pay attention to them. Jeez Louise, okay? I re-stressed myself out about this daggone baby. I'm not going to lie to y'all. But when I seen her the other day, I was just like, I'm going to say something. Because there's too many of y'all out here getting people pregnant and getting pregnant and then not taking care of your baby properly. And I just want y'all to take care of that baby properly because it is important, okay? That's it. So, yeah, moral of the story, take care of your baby. Moral of the story, if you see somebody not taking care of that baby, don't be rude to them or anything, but inquire. Inquire about it because maybe that will make them change a little bit. Maybe that will make them rethink the terrible things that they are doing that's going to negatively affect this baby, okay? So, for me, Storytime Tish, the tea is over. Peace and love.